About 15 kilometers away from this area on this side is Dankare village, a village in Wasagu local government area of Kebbi State, where gunmen from Zamfara State invaded a few days ago and killed hundreds of villagers, while many others escaped. The gunmen, according to sources, came to Dankare village at about the time the people of the village were getting ready for the weekly Jumu'at prayers and started shooting sporadically, killing hundreds of people, including men, women and children. Hundreds of other people, however, escaped and seek refuge in towns and villages, including Riba, the headquarters of the Wasagu local government area, Kebbi State. In Riba town, the internally displaced persons were accommodated in abandoned buildings, houses of relatives and any available primary or secondary school in the town. Some of the IDPs who escaped the afternoon attack in Dankade and are now taking refuge at Model Primary School Riba recount their ordeal during and in the aftermath of the attack. The gunmen came at about the time we were preparing for the Jumu'at prayers and attacked. The bandits are too many and our security forces had to withdraw, leaving the village without protection.
We are in critical conditions because of armed robbers, or I say criminal people that reach us in our Dankadi, which our full army. They can make the fighting much. So there are many. That is why our and army run back during the fighting is over to them.
They wanted us to start prayers before attacking us, but God helped us. The attack started just before commencement of prayers. Life for the refugees at the improvised IDP camp in Riba was a far cry from their normal lifestyle prior to the attack, with families sharing enclosed spaces without basic communities or adequate food items for them and their families. The men usually go out into Riba town to find food for their family, while women and children remain within the premises of the primary school, uncertain of the future that awaits them. Speaking on the incessant bandit attacks in parts of Wasagu local government area, the chairman of the Zuru Emirate Local Vigilante Group, the Ensarkai, said although security forces are doing their best to curtail the situation, they have been overwhelmed by the number of the bandits and the sophisticated weapons they carry. He also said there is need for more support from the government and other individuals for the local vigilante group, so as to continue to assist in the fight against the bandits. According to him, the local vigilante group are the ones financing their operations against the bandits.
My name is Warrant Officer Sani Usman, retired. Truly, we have been facing a lot of difficulties in terms of support, as in weapons and things like that, because what our people have is den guns, which you can just fire once and start looking for where to load, other than these bandits who come with full magazines and even more extra ones. So we've been having these difficulties, and most times whenever this attack comes, we used to have difficulties in contacting the soldiers, which sometimes they do go with us and other times they don't. So it is only we who go headlong to face these people. Sometimes the soldiers also go with us. I want the state government to look into our logistics and then support us in terms of even if it is bin cartridges alone. Because sometimes when we go out, you will see a fighter with only 2 cartridges, which is not enough to fight a bandit. Let them support us with cartridge and then give us logistics, so that at least we'll fuel our motorcycles to take us down to wherever there is an attack.
Bandit attacks into some parts of Zuru Emirate have so far displaced hundreds of villages and claimed the lives of hundreds of people from the villages. Hamza Galadi Mazuru reporting for Trust TV News from Birnin Kebbi.